Get ready for the biggest tech shifts hitting your feed right now. We start with Google's new policy for its database engineers. The vice president has dropped some major details on how artificial intelligence will be integrated into their core engineering processes, and you need to know what this means for your team immediately. Changes to storage management and new features for Android 17, with version v2619 rolling out soon. We break down exactly what these Google Play updates mean for your daily device experience. Finally, the deep dive into the future of AI agents. Google's rumored Remy project is forcing enterprise architects to rethink their entire AI stack. We explore what this means for workflow orchestration, security, and the structural shift happening in how we build autonomous AI systems. Stay tuned right now for the full breakdown. Google has established a specific policy regarding the use of artificial intelligence by its database engineers. According to a statement from a vice president, the policy addresses situations where code is entirely generated by AI. This development signals a growing focus on governance and ethical guidelines as AI integration deepens within core engineering functions at major technology firms. The news highlights the increasing integration of AI tools into software development pipelines, prompting companies like Google to formalize rules for ensuring quality, security, and accountability in AI-assisted coding practices among their database engineering teams. Google and Blackstone have announced a major joint venture to establish a new artificial intelligence cloud company, backed by an initial $5 billion equity commitment. The primary objective of this partnership is to enhance customer flexibility in running AI workloads on Google's Tensor Processing Units, or TPUs. This collaboration strategically merges Google's cutting-edge AI compute technology with Blackstone's deep expertise in digital infrastructure to address the surging global demand for advanced AI workloads. John Gray, president and COO at Blackstone, emphasized the scale of the opportunity, stating, "We see a generational opportunity to invest capital at scale building AI infrastructure." He added that the new entity is poised to meet unprecedented compute demand by combining TPUs and AI capabilities with Blackstone's strengths in energy and digital infrastructure. Blackstone will inject an initial $5 billion in equity to bring an anticipated 500 MW of capacity online by 2027. Google will contribute essential hardware, including TPUs, along with software and services, to ensure rapid scaling to meet growing accelerated computing needs, leveraging Google's technical and domain expertise. Benjamin Traynor-Sloss, a Google executive with extensive experience in global infrastructure, will serve as the CEO of the new company. Thomas Kurian, CEO of Google Cloud, highlighted the significance of the move, noting that the venture will help meet the demand for TPUs, which are optimized for efficiency in the AI era, and accelerate AI transformation by offering organizations more access to accelerated compute capability. While the announcement focuses on raw computing infrastructure as a service, the partnership is also expected to yield significant benefits for advertisers, enabling them to optimize AI-dependent ad systems. The massive scale of the project is specifically designed to support sudden traffic spikes, such as those experienced by broadcast networks during major events like the Super Bowl. Google is gearing up for a major announcement wave at Google I/O, with dozens of updates anticipated during the opening keynote. While the excitement is high, particularly surrounding AI and Gemini, Google has quietly rolled out significant updates to Google Play services and the Play Store ahead of the event. In the Google Play Services update, the changes focus on user experience and security. Users can expect an updated storage management experience featuring the Material 3 expressive UI design. Furthermore, the update introduces Android Credential Manager support specifically for automotive devices, and remote lock and theft detection lock will be enabled by default on devices running Android 17. This raises speculation about the imminent release of Android 17. The specific version for the Google Play Services update is v2619. Users interested in checking for this update are advised to explore Android's secret update menu. For the Google Play Store, the update is moving to version v51.5. This version includes enhancements to all previously released gaming achievements and features, and it also mentions the accessibility of Play collections, a feature believed to have been introduced back in 2024. Google's reported development of Remy, a new OpenClaw-style agent capable of performing actions on behalf of users, is forcing enterprise architects to fundamentally rethink their AI stack. Unconfirmed reports suggest Google is testing Remy within a staff-only version of Gemini, positioning it as a 24/7 personal agent powered by Gemini that moves beyond simple Q and A to execute tasks across various services. This development signals a potential shift from chat-based AI adjuncts to orchestrated, long-running autonomous agent workflows. Experts are emphasizing that the true innovation lies not just in the underlying model, but in the required infrastructure for persistence, state management, and continuous execution. CTO Yaron Schneider of Diagrid notes that the future of AI is defined by durable workflow and orchestration primitives, rather than isolated prompt response systems. He argues that autonomous agents necessitate underlying runtime infrastructure to manage state, retries, recovery, and policy enforcement across long-running tasks. Devin Cheevers of Grafana Labs highlights that Remy represents a structural shift in enterprise AI architecture, transforming AI application development into distributed systems engineering. He points to language implying, handle tasks over time, as evidence of required durable execution graphs. Furthermore, the implications for governance and risk are significant. Seth Rogers of Kyndryl stresses that as agents gain autonomy, the probabilistic nature of current model safety controls is insufficient for regulated industries. This is accelerating the adoption of deterministic policy engines and hardened runtime containment, described as military-grade containment for critical systems. The market is responding by developing technologies that focus on these control layers. The emergence of agents like Remy, alongside efforts from competitors like NVIDIA NeMo Claw, OpenAI, and Anthropic, is expected to define the immediate future of enterprise AI infrastructure spending. The strategic imperative for organizations is shifting from if to how quickly their core systems can be migrated to these new control frameworks.